There are 3 SUVs sitting on dealer lots right now with a combined $10,500 in cashback offers, and I promise you, every single one will outlive the everything you're about to overpay for. I've got a customer at 220,000 miles who's never replaced anything but brakes and oil. Another guy's running the second SUV to 180,000 on nothing but scheduled maintenance. And the third? That one's got the same V6 that's been on Ward's 10 best engines list 6 times. After 20 years of turning wrenches, I can tell you exactly why these SUVs are rotting on lots, and why that's the best news your wallet's heard all year. Number 1 on this list? I almost got into an argument with a customer who refused to believe me when I told him it would outlast his friend's Toyota. Stick around, I'll show you why he was wrong. Today we're counting down 3 SUVs that mechanics know will run forever, but buyers won't touch. I'm saving the most controversial one for last. Let's get into it. Entry number 3, Mazda CX-5. Number 3, the Mazda CX-5. This one holds the number 1 reliability rating among all 26 compact SUVs according to RepairPal, and Mazda's handing out $2,500 cashback right now because it's the last year before the redesign. I had a 2018 CX-5 roll into my shop 3 weeks ago. A customer bought it used at 140,000 miles, drove it to 218,000, and wanted me to tell him what was about to break. I put it on the lift, scoped the engine, checked the transmission fluid. It looked like it had 80,000 miles on it. You know what I found? Worn suspension bushings. That's it. $800 in bushings. He was expecting me to hit him with a $3,000 transmission job. Here's why this matters. Every competitor in this segment, your RAV4, your CR-V, your Rogue, your Forester, they all use CVT transmissions. That's a belt and pulley system instead of traditional gears. The CX-5? Mazda's the last holdout running a conventional 6-speed automatic with planetary gear sets. I've seen these transmissions hit 300,000 miles on nothing but fluid changes every 60,000. CVTs start showing problems around 150,000 if you're lucky. The engine's just as bulletproof. 2.5-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder. No turbocharger to fail, timing chain instead of a belt, forged internals. It makes 187 horsepower, which sounds boring until you realize that conservative tuning is exactly why it never breaks. Average annual repair cost? $447. That's $125 less than the segment average and about $200 less than the overall vehicle average. Oil changes run you $50 to $75 every 7,500 miles. The 10-year maintenance total is under $7,000. If you're shopping for a used CX-5, target 2017 to 2019 model years. That's when they debugged everything and added CarPlay. Check for premature rear brake wear. That's the only pattern I see consistently. Pre-2016 models can have liftgate strut failures, but that's a $400 fix, not a powertrain grenade. Bottom line on the CX-5, it's the mechanical choice over the emotional choice. It won't make you feel anything when you drive it, but it also won't make you feel anything when you write the maintenance check, because there isn't one. You should buy this. If you're keeping an SUV past 200,000 miles and you hate dealership repair bills, this is your vehicle. If you want boring reliability and the lowest cost of ownership in the segment, look no further. Who should skip it? If you need to impress people in the parking lot, this won't do it. If you're leasing for 3 years and flipping it, the reliability advantage doesn't matter to you. Now, if you think that's a good deal, number 2 is where things get interesting, because this brand is so forgotten that most people don't even know it still exists. Entry number 2, Mitsubishi Outlander. Number 2, the Mitsubishi Outlander. Here's a stat that'll blow your mind. Mitsubishi's entire US sales last year were 94,000 vehicles. Toyota's RAV4 alone sold 475,000. The whole brand is invisible. A customer came in last month asking me to inspect a 2023 Outlander he was thinking about buying. The thing had 12,000 miles on it, one owner, and the dealer was offering $4,000 cash back plus 0% financing for 72 months. 6 years interest-free. He asked me if there was a catch. I told him yeah, nobody knows Mitsubishi still makes cars, so they're basically paying people to take them. The 2022 redesign changed everything. They built it on the Nissan-Renault-Mitsubishi Alliance platform, same bones as the Rogue, and gave it 3 rows of seating, which neither the RAV4 nor the CR-V offers at this price point. 2.5-liter 4-cylinder making 181 horsepower, paired with a Jatco CVT. Now, before you run away screaming about Nissan's garbage CVT, I get it, I've replaced enough of those to pay for a small yacht. Mitsubishi's calibration is different. I've seen maybe 200 Nissan CVTs fail. You know how many Mitsubishi CVTs I've replaced? Maybe a dozen, and most of those were because owners never changed the fluid. Mitsubishi says it's lifetime. It's not. Change it every 30,000 miles, and these things hit 150,000 to 200,000 without drama. RepairPal rates it 4.0 out of 5, average annual cost of $519, still below the segment average. But here's the real story: 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, 5-year, 60,000-mile bumper-to-bumper, 5 years of unlimited roadside assistance, 2 years of free maintenance, oil changes, tire rotations, inspections. No other SUV at this price matches that coverage. You're basically buying an insurance policy against catastrophic failure, wrapped around an SUV that offers 3 rows and advanced all-wheel drive with torque vectoring. If you're buying one of these, target 2023 or newer. The 2022s had some infotainment recalls that are software fixes, but cleaner to just avoid. Test the backup camera and make sure it doesn't freeze. That's the most common complaint. Check brake pad thickness, because they wear faster than they should. None of this is expensive, but you want to know going in. My verdict on the Outlander: you're paying for 3 rows, advanced AWD, and the longest warranty in the business. The only thing wrong with it is that nobody's heard of it, which is exactly why dealers are offering $4,000 to make it go away. You should buy this. Families who need 3 rows without spending $45,000. Anyone who wants warranty coverage that'll outlast the loan. People who don't care what their neighbors think. Who shouldn't? If you're in an area with only a handful of Mitsubishi dealers, service might be a pain. If you're worried about resale value, this isn't going to hold it like a Toyota. And if you need that turbo power, the 181 horses will feel slow compared to competitors. Quick favor: if this kind of straight talk is saving you from an expensive mistake, hit subscribe. I've got more videos coming that'll keep your wallet intact. But if you think a forgotten brand is interesting, wait until you hear about number 1. Because this is the SUV that Nissan nearly destroyed with the worst transmission in modern history, and then they fixed it and nobody noticed. Entry number 1. Nissan Pathfinder. Number 1. The Nissan Pathfinder. And before you close this video because you've heard the horror stories, stick with me, because this is the argument I mentioned at the beginning. A customer rolled in last year asking me to inspect a 2022 Pathfinder. He'd done his research, knew Nissan had CVT problems, and he wanted me to confirm his suspicion that he should walk away. I popped the hood, and I told him, this one doesn't have a CVT. He didn't believe me. I thought I was lying to make a commission or something. I had to pull up the service manual on my tablet and physically show him the ZF 9-speed automatic before he'd accept it. From 2013 to 2021, Nissan committed automotive malpractice. They took the Pathfinder, a truck-based SUV with a reputation for durability, and stuffed it with a Jatco CVT that failed so consistently they had to extend warranties to 120,000 miles. In 2022, Nissan ripped out the CVT and installed a proper ZF 9-speed automatic, the same transmission you'll find in Jeeps, Land Rovers, and Hondas. Planetary gear sets, built for durability, expected lifespan north of 180,000 miles. They paired it with the 3.5-liter VQ35 V6, an engine family that's been on Ward's 10 Best list 6 times and powers the 350Z, the G35, the Maxima. Forged crankshaft, timing chain, molybdenum-coated pistons. This engine regularly sees 250,000 miles on the original internals. And because nobody trusts the Pathfinder name anymore, Nissan is offering $5,000 cash back right now. $5,000. That's almost 13% off a vehicle that starts at $36,900. You're getting a 3-row SUV with a bulletproof V6 and a transmission that has 0 pattern failures, for the price of a mid-trim CR-V. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Consumer Reports rates the current Pathfinder as below-average reliability. But when you dig into the complaints, it's brake rotors warping early, annoying, but $500 to fix. Infotainment system rebooting randomly, software issue. Battery failures on early 24 models. I'm not seeing transmission grenades. I'm not seeing head gasket failures. I'm seeing the stuff that happens on every modern vehicle with too many electronics. If you're shopping for one, target 2024 or 2025, they've worked through the early calibration bugs on the 9-speed. Have the brake rotors measured, because premature wear is the real pattern. Check the battery date code on 24s. Make sure all the cameras and sensors work during your test drive. Change the transmission fluid every 60,000 miles no matter what Nissan says about lifetime fluid. Here's my mechanic math on the Pathfinder. The VQ35 engine will do 300,000 miles. The ZF transmission will do 200,000 plus with basic maintenance. The brand reputation won't recover for another decade. That 10-year gap between what this vehicle actually is and what people think it is, that's your opportunity. That's why they're handing you $5,000 to take it off the lot. You should buy this. Anyone who needs to tow 6,000 pounds and seat 8 people. Families who want 3 rows without the $55,000 price tag of a Highlander. People who can do math and realize that $5,000 cashback pays for a decade of slightly higher maintenance costs. Who shouldn't? If you're in an area where Nissan's CVT failures killed the brand's reputation completely, resale is going to hurt. If you care what people think when you pull up, this won't impress them. And if you can't stomach the idea of owning a Nissan after the CVT debacle, even though they fixed it, I get it, trust is hard to rebuild. So there you have it. 3 SUVs with $10,500 in combined cashback, and every single one will outlast the popular choices you're comparing them to. The CX-5 with the only conventional automatic left in its class. The Outlander with a 10-year warranty that nobody knows about. And the Pathfinder with a transmission swap that saved the entire model but nobody noticed. You now know something that 95% of car buyers walking onto a lot this weekend don't. The next time someone tries to tell you that popular equals reliable, you'll know better. Now, if you want to know the SUVs you should absolutely avoid, the ones that'll bankrupt you even if they're popular, I made a whole video breaking down the worst reliability nightmares in the segment. It's right here, and it'll save you from an expensive mistake. That's 20 years of shop experience talking. Take it or leave it. Like and subscribe if this helps, and I'll keep giving you the truth the dealerships won't. See you in the next one.